He's not getting a job either.
So Lumley's mention of the Declaration of Independence and, you know, the phrase about all men are created equal got me thinking that we have a lot of, like, really important historic quotes that we use on, like, you know, not a daily basis, but a pretty regular basis, but a lot of those quotes are out of date, and, like, I think the people that came up with them might have phrased them differently if they were around today. So, for example, Gandhi was quoted saying, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." And, I mean, if he was around today, Obama's got change taken care of, so I think Gandhi would be free to focus on other things. So he might have said, "You must Instagram the lunch you wish to see in the world." And Mark Twain would have been entirely different. Like, his name probably wouldn't have been Mark Twain, it'd be Mark 2 Chains or something like that. But one of his famous sayings was, "It's better to remain silent and let people assume you're an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all doubt." But today that might have been something like, "Better to remain silent and let people assume you're an idiot than to reply all to a mass email and remove all doubt." So digging farther back than that even, we have Aristotle, who is quoted saying, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." Now, you know, if Aristotle was around today, he'd be a part of Greek life, so that'd probably be, like, not quite as deep. So he might have said something like, "We are what we repeatedly do, therefore we are Flappy Bird." Let's see. Going even farther back than that, we have Jesus. Like, if Jesus were to give the Sermon on the Mount today, he might have added an extra beatitude and said something like, "Blessed are the young, for they shall inherit the national debt." Yeah, thanks for that, guys. Let's see. Going back to some presidential speeches, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, in one of his inaugural speeches, said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." And that's still an important message for today, but I think the youth of America aren't as receptive to long speeches. Like, they have a really short attention span. So the content of the speech would have been mostly the same, but it would have been delivered in a BuzzFeed post called 14 Crazy Things You Should Totally Fear More Than Fear Itself. This one's not actually an updated quote, it's just a quote that people only know the first half of. So, you know in 300 when Leonidas is talking to the guy on the edge of the pit, and he yells, "This is Sparta," and kicks the guy into the pit? Well, they actually didn't mic the pit well enough, so you can't hear the guy falling down yelling, "No, this is Patrick." Coming back to presidential speeches, I think if JFK had graduated from the University of Michigan, he might have said something more like, "My fellow alumni, ask not what your university can do for you, but how much would you like to donate this year?" And, lastly, I'll leave you guys with one more. Albert Einstein was once quoted saying, "Genius is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration." But in college, I found that the ratio is more like 99% procrastination and 1% desperation. So at this point, I'll stop procrastinating because you guys are probably desperate to hear the next song. So.
Hey, Brian. On the other side of the street I knew stood a girl that looked like you. Well, I guess that's deja vu, but I guess this can't be true, 'cause you moved to West LA or New York or Santa Fe or wherever to get away from me. Oh, but that one night was more than just right. I didn't leave you, 'cause I was all through. Oh, I was overwhelmed and frankly scared as hell, because I really fell for you. Oh, I swear to you, I'll be there for you. This is not a drive-by, just a shy guy looking for a two-ply hefty bag to hold my love. When you move me, everything is groovy. They don't like to sue me the way you do me. Oh, I swear to you, I'll be there for you. This is not a drive-by.
Melt Antarctica, saving Africa. I failed algebra and I miss you sometimes. We're at war again, save the world again. You can all join in, but you can't smoke inside. Said, take me home, I can't stand this place, 'cause there's too many hipsters and I just can't relate. You're my neon gypsy, my desert rain. You're my helter-skelter, oh how can I explain? You're the best I ever had, and I'm trying not to get stuck in my head, but I read that soda kills you and Jesus saves on a bathroom wall where I saw your name, and you're the best I ever had, and I won't be the same.
On the other side of the street I knew,
saving Africa,
I guess that's deja vu.
and I miss you sometime.
You moved to West LA or
Save the world again,
wherever to get away from
but you
me.
can't smoke inside. Said
Oh,
take
but
me
that
home,
one
I can't
night,
stand this place, cause
oh, I would.
and I just can't relate. You're my
Oh, I
neon
was
gypsy,
overwhelmed
my
and
desert
frankly scared
rain.
as
You're
hell
my
because I
helter-skelter,
really
oh how
fell
can I
for
explain?
you.
You're the
Oh, I
best
swear to you, I'll be
ever
there for you.
had,
This is not a
and
drive-by.
I'm trying not to get
Just a shotgun looking for a
in my head,
back to home.
but I read that soda kills you and Jesus saves on a bathroom wall where I saw your name. You're the best I ever had, and I won't be the same.
Ah, yes.